morning from the great state of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Good morning, my Dutch's disciples. You are my friend. I never knew till then, my friend. Sister, you've been on my mind. Sister, two of a kind. So, sister, I'm keeping my eye on you. I bet you think I don't know nothing but singing the blues. Well, sister, have I got news for you? I'm something. I hope you think that you're something too. Don't you jump your ass over on me. You see, the man voice came out real quick. This asshole was gonna come over on me. Now back to my Dutch's disciples, boys. Y'all, let me stop. Let me turn this camera around. I am trying to. I had to take my jacket off because it had my credentials and it had my workplace on it. And I don't need to be trying to come to someone's house to find where they live at. There you go. That's the money shot. What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Kimberly Black, Lynn T, JLC, Janice, what's going on? Ty, good morning. Guys, yesterday I had a migraine on the panel, on the gentleman's panel yesterday. I almost didn't come on. I had let the guys know. Okay, someone's driving crazy up here. I let the guys know that I may not come on because I had a migraine. And plus, my ceiling in the bathroom was leaking because of condensation, and everyone's running their AC, and it's in a hold. The apartment, they're pretty old. They've been there since the 70s, and they've done some revitalizing, Tracy. They've done some revitalizations in the apartment, but they didn't do anything to the plumbing. So the plumbing is jacked up. So my lease is up in February. I'm moving. I stay on the southwest part of town now, but I'm moving to the north side of Houston. And I already know where I'm moving at. It's just the waiting period. I was going to leave before my lease was up. I would just pay the reletting fee, but it'll still appear on your credit somewhat, and you'd have to pay 2 months rent. And it's already September. I'm like, I'm not paying 2 months rent to move, and then it's not going to be a positive look on my credit. No, I'll stay to the remainder. But, and it's funny because my apartment that I'll be moving into is gonna be probably like $200 more a month. It's about $200 more a month. But it's a bigger apartment. It comes with a washer and a dryer. This apartment I'm in doesn't have a washer dryer connection, so I couldn't even buy a washer and dryer. And I've always had washers and dryers in my apartment. But the one I'm moving into has a washer and dryer. They have like valet trash pickup. They'll pick up your trash at the door, which I never really care. Listen, I can walk to the trash dumpster, but if you want to pick it up at my door, okay. But it's probably, my apartment I'm moving into is probably like about 200 feet bigger. It's a bigger apartment. I have my own garage. So I'm paying more money, but again, I have my own garage, which is connected to my apartment. So it looks like a townhome. Um, I have my own private balcony. It has a doorbell like a house. So the apartment is really nice. But yes, it's about almost $300 more a month. But I'd rather pay that amount than, sometimes paying more, you get better. And I can afford it. But I just didn't want to, my car be paid off in a year. I'm paying my car off in about 6 or 7 months. I'll pay my car off in about 7 months. But what's going on up here? And the good thing is, my lease is up in February. So I have to move by the 1st of March. One of my friends just got his house. He's getting his house built. And the funny thing is, this friend, and I told you guys this story, this friend he doesn't like to live alone. So this friend, I'll be staying with him for like 4 or 5 months. I've known him for like 20 years. When you've known people that long, we've lived together throughout the years twice. He's a person that, like, when I've moved out of my apartments and my apartment wasn't ready for like a month or two, or one time we were actual roommates for about a year, I think, a year and a half. But he works a lot. He's not one of those roommates that's, always in your business or trying to, just come in your room. Don't you? What are you doing? Okay. So, and this friend, I have much love for him. He's my brother. He's an older person, laid back, so you're not having people running in and out of your apartment. I was roommates with someone in my first apartment I ever had. And this guy, and we are friends now. I don't talk to him that much, but there's never been any bad blood. He knows some of my family. But he would always meet people and move them in. I'm like, dude, you've known this ninja for all of 7 days and you're letting him stay in our apartment while we're going to work? Hell no. So he's gonna rob me. When he steals from you, he's gonna steal my stuff as well. We're both gonna be victims. And I don't trust dudes like that, because they'll come into your house and they'll unlock a window, and when you take them home, they'll come back, or when they leave, they'll just come back and break into your stuff. But they've left a window, so it's not like they really had to break a window or kick a door in. But he was so fat. It was like he has this thing about this. He's crazy about light-skinned guys. And he has this, Christopher Williams was his dream type of dude. And I used to be like, one of his dudes, he would bring this guy to my apartment and they would hang out. The guy broke into my apartment. Now, my friend wasn't living with me. He would just visit because he stayed outside of Houston. So he would ask me, can I bring so-and-so over? And the guy would come over, and I used to tell him, dude, I don't trust this ninja. I don't trust him at all. He gives me hustler vibes. And he's like, I don't see what you're talking about. No, you're not going to see what I'm talking about, because you are crazy about him, because he's light-skinned. Now, this friend is like a blurple color. He's like a black purple. So he always went after light-skinned guys or reddish guys. He was attracted to them. I used to tell him, don't look at me, bitch. You're not listening. Don't come at me trying to macho me at night, because I'm going to call the police or I'm going to dot you in the eye. But he liked me in the beginning, and I just told him we could be good Judies. I'm not going to get drunk and we mess around. No, if you're hoping that's going to happen, it's not going to happen. And he respected that, and we just became good friends. But I used to be like, dude, you are going after a specific type of dude. Why don't you date just guys that are nice, but you're only attracted to light browns and red guys? Okay. But he would bring this guy, the guy name is Greg. His name was Greg, and he would bring Greg to my apartment. So one time when I was at home, Greg popped up and he knew Larry wasn't there. Oh, I said his name. Oh yeah, that's who I'm talking about, your ass, Larry. Yes. So he knew he wasn't at my house because he didn't live with me. He said, now the guy, when Greg pops up, he said, well, I needed to use the bathroom. I'm thinking, oh boy, I have to go in there and take a piss. Why you go in there and blow my bathroom up? I was like, hey, there's some spray in there. There's some spray. Could you turn the vent on as well? So he come out the bathroom with his pants kind of hanging down so I could see his pubes. I was like, I act like I didn't see anything, but of course I saw everything. Baby, these eyes, I can look and tell you if a man is cut or uncut just by glancing. But I did not let him know that, and he was an attractive guy. He dealt with men and women, but I think he used the men more so as like, they like me because, I'm an attractive guy, so I'm going to get what I want to get. I wasn't falling for it at all. I was like, hey, okay, well, I'll tell Larry you came by. And he was like, what you up to today? Chilling, I'm waiting. I have some company coming over. I didn't have any company coming over, but I want you up out of here. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Even if you weren't with my friend, you're a hustler. I don't deal with hustlers. So this guy broke into my apartment. I wasn't dealing. Guys that I dealt with were working guys, professionals. I don't think someone that's a nurse practitioner is gonna climb through my window and break through in my apartment. That's the caliber of guys that I was dealing with. I wasn't dealing with a dude that's selling CDs out of a box, walking around, at the barbershop. No. If you were doing that could be a side hustle. But you're 40 years old. Why are you doing? No. But this guy, my apartment got broken into because of my friend liking hood rat dudes. And that goes back to when we were roommates. He would meet guys. One guy in particular that he was with would always flirt with me. And the guy would say, can I look at the mirror? Can I use the mirror in your bathroom? Me and my friend had our own bedrooms, our own full bathrooms. Why are you coming in my bathroom? You said my mirror is better? Because it's probably about 5 inches bigger than his mirror. The guy started sleeping on the couch. He wasn't even sleeping in my friend's bedroom because he told my friend, let's get to know each other. I think we're moving too fast. Well, why the hell, if y'all are moving too fast, why did you move your ass in here fast? You wanted to have you some shelter. So you wouldn't be living pillow to post. Shout out to Timothy Blaine. Sleeping in some, warehouses. You came and you wanted shelter. And this guy, he was a church musician, and he was so full of it. He was full of it. He was using this friend of mine was getting used by these guys. And I used to be like, dude, you moved him in so quick, and now he's talking about being your friend. He wanted to have a place to live. But while he's living here, you're going to be paying his portion of the bills. Now, that's your thing if you want to take care of men, but I'm not a person that takes care of no ninja. That's not my child. I'm not built like that. Have I had sugar daddies? Yes, I've had sugar daddies. They've considered me a little sweet sugar baby. But I wasn't looking to be a sugar baby. Maybe by the time I left, they had all types of cavities. But I was forced into the role as a sugar baby. But what are y'all saying? Melissa, good morning. Hey, Leo the Lioness. Baby, Leo the Lioness, that video, I was rolling, laughing. Baby, when you put, and you know what, Leo the Lioness, thanks for spoiling my damn appetite as well. That video had me rolling, but I'm sitting up here and I had made me some spaghetti. Child, I had some spaghetti, had me some garlic bread, and I'm just sitting up. And I was like, oh, Leo the Lioness made this video. Let me look at this video. I'm looking at the video and then the eggs going in the blender. I'm like, oh, okay. Is it gonna be another time to chill? Is she gonna do like a little? Is she gonna do her zodiac sign? I'm like, wait, okay, the eggs, okay, 5 eggs. She put 5 eggs in the blender. She talking about tree dog. I don't think this is gonna go good. This is not gonna bode well for me, baby. When you threw that ketchup in there, I was just like, okay. Girl. Woo, Lord have mercy. I was like, yeah. Hey, Patrice. When she threw the eggs in there with that ketchup, I was too outdone. And Tracy, listen, Tree Dog deserves every bit of that. Because you mess with someone and you always have someone's kid's name in your mouth. Tracy, you do know that, baby, karma is going to get you, girl. Karma is going to bite you so hard in your ass. And I'm going to sit there and be enjoying every little piece of it, like a little rat nibbling on some cheese, because you need to be dealt with. You need to be dealt with. And all I say, if anyone that lock up with her, don't let her lock them jaws on you, because she probably got the bite strength of a hyena. So avoid that. And that gold tooth may have some type of may give you an infection like a Komodo dragon biting you as well. But I think that she's doing so much, and she always talks about children, but then you're talking about, I love my babies, and subscribers that are subscribed to her. Miss Pizarro, baby, you better stay in her good graces, because she has some baby. Especially when you were outside on that picture and them kids was playing by that trash dumpster like we were somewhere in Haiti, like you were in Haiti somewhere. She's gonna drag you, Miss Pizarro, or whoever was in that picture with kids that you're affiliated with. She's going to go in just by that picture. Look at how she talks about her baby Rico. He was her baby. Now, just be aware of who you're dealing with. Birds of a feather, yes. Okay, JLC. What's up, Mr. 300? Kimberly Black, right? I don't think she made an omelet, because baby, when she popped it, it was one of those eggs had some shell that fell off in there. And when the shell fell in there, she kept going. I was like, oh, hell, this is not going to be something that I'm going to want to really eat after she finishes this. Because Look, Leo, you went in. And I think people always, but this is what they don't think. They are lulled into a false sense of security because they don't see you beefing and going after people. They take that as a weakness, but that's a strength that you have. I admire that strength. But I tell people my father and mother are very different in their approach to how they handle things. My father's very even natured. He's very much a talker. He's, well, son, you should do this, son. And, well, son, how about my father is one of those men that's very, I love my dad. My father's like an Italian father. He still kisses his sons. Like he'll kiss. And I used to be embarrassed, like, okay, dad, why I'm grown. Why are you still kissing me like I'm a little boy? Um, but he's very much like that. My mother, she wasn't as demonstrative in her affection. She would say, I love you, but she wasn't she wouldn't express it in a way my father would. But my mother had a easy going. But when I tell you a firecracker, my mother would fight if you step to her. And I've seen her kick some A's throughout the years. Not many, but she would fight. My mother didn't, I unfortunately I took after my mother more so than my father. So I'm even natured like my father, but I do have an underlying temper if I get pushed there. My father doesn't have a temper like that. He stays like he's like a psychology teacher. He's like a okay. My mother be like, if I'm a bitch, your mammy's a bitch. Bitch. My mama like that. She she was like that. She was just quick to curse you out. I remember my stepfather mother didn't like my mother, and she called my mother. She said, "You let that yellow bitch tell you how to run your life." And my mama, we was in Minneapolis. We stayed in Minneapolis for a few years. And my mother said, if I'm a bitch, you a bitch, bitch. That's who the bitch is. And I was like, oh. So that's why bitch was my go-to word, even in elementary. But I my mother was quick to curse, baby. She would curse you out. She took that out for her father, my grandfather. So they always said that, you know, quick to fight. I I think I took after my mother with that, but I do have my father's logic. Um, Everything is not worth fighting over. I would rather pay you dust than fight with you. But if I'm backed into a corner, I will come out like a pit bull. Okay, hold on. I don't know why it's traffic going into this garage today, and I should have been here at 6 o'clock. Um, okay. So, guys, I think that people do. I went off topic for a bit. I think that I people on YouTube have this sense of security, a false sense of security, because you can push a person so far that they will get you. They will get at you. Hold on. Hold on. Damn, lady. She running into me, almost hit my car. Girl, I'm gonna fall out right here in this medical center. I'm gonna fall out because I'm close to a hospital if you run into me. I have a year left to pay the Lexus off, and I will be car free. I won't have a car note. I'll be chilling with some grands, a few, not a few, but I'll be set. Hit me if you want to. Okay, guys, what are y'all saying before I run up in here? Child, I be scared sometimes when I come in because I be like, okay, I had a migraine yesterday. Please don't let my temperature be like 100. It always is like 97.9. Uh, but Lynn, I popped the seat, baby. I would pop that seatbelt so quick, like I throw it on when the police get behind me. If I don't have it on, baby, the police get behind me. I'd be like, I'd be acting like I'm dancing. I'd be, girl, that seat, but this is me without my seatbelt on. The police behind me. I'd be like, mm, 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 mm. Just like that, it would pop off when she hit me. Thank you guys for coming through. Um, Q Robinson, what's up, wifey? I didn't see you come in. Um, Cooley High. Okay, Kimberly. Right. My friend just moved back to Detroit, y'all. I have the guy, it's funny, Leo the Lioness. Let me say this before I get off of here. The guy that I've known for 20 years, and we've talked about being in a relationship, uh, he just moved back to Detroit. He works with a food truck, um, and he's gonna be, marijuana's legal there, I guess. So they're gonna be selling it. They got the license and everything for medicinal purposes. Um, but yeah, he's in Detroit, and I don't know what area. I wouldn't say it online, but he's been there for a few months now. He's never lived in Detroit, and he wants me to come and visit him in Detroit. And I told him I would visit him. And Leo, we must hang out when I come there. I'm looking to visit him in the next, probably in January. Um, but sweet guy, attractive. He stayed looking the same. He's frozen in time like an immortal like myself. Uh, but I'm out, y'all. Let me go in here and get out. Look, I done came to work late and will be leaving at about 12:30 or 1 because it's Friday and I'm off until Tuesday. Um, thank you guys for the support. Go check out Leo the Lioness. Um, Kimberly Black, you do have a page as well. I've subscribed to everyone. Go check out um, those ladies. Um, Leo the Lioness, baby, you be doing them strawberries up with the zodiac signs. I know you're gonna be doing that, right? Or have you done it already? Because I heard you were saying that. Uh, okay, stop, Lynn. I'm out of here. I will see you guys later. Peace. Have a great day.